what is going on, everybody? So, welcome to another WNBA playoffs. This time, the Aces are going to be in Seattle, Washington, at the Climate Pledge Arena to take on the Seattle Storm for Game 4. Obviously, the Aces are coming into this one after let's be real, probably one of the most biggest moments in WNBA history. Especially the playoffs. Coming in with let's be real, 104-80. I think it was 104. I don't know exactly what the score was, but off an overtime win against the Storm. And the Storm, by no means, has not lost, and especially if you count some of the players that they have on that roster. Like Brianna Stewart has been a complete thorn. I will admit, is a thorn in the side of the Aces. That's for sure. But the Aces are coming in. Looking with this right at this momentum, are up 2-1 for the Las Vegas Aces. Oh yeah, Aces are up 2-1 entering tonight in Seattle, Washington. So let's just get this kind of going up. And we're going to get ready for the tip-off here. But shout out to the 60 of you guys coming in. But if you guys are new, definitely smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. We are on the road to 1K. Next stop is 700 subscribers. So let's try to see if we can get there, hopefully before the end of the night. So for Game 3 overtime, Aces were 7-10 in overtime, 3 of 5 from 3. Floor players scored for the Aces, but the Storms went 3 of 10 off the floor. 0 for 3 from 3. Only two of their players only scored in overtime. So, plus the Aces also took advantage of missed free throws by the Storm. At the Storm is just, Storm just, with those missed free throws were kind of huge though. It's, it's that's always been my biggest nitpick in the game of basketball. You cannot miss free throws, but Aces took advantage of it. Brianna Stewart thought she won the game, but. And Game 3, so we're excited. We're getting ready to start for tip-off here.
Right now, on pace to shatter that record. Chelsea Gray in Las Vegas, 1 win away from a trip to the final. Seattle trying to stay alive and force a game.
And Climate Pledge Arena is rocking tonight. Shout out to the 10 viewers that is in here. And the tip-off has won. And we are underway, and Aces will win the tip-off. Oh, yeah, she not just Asia Wilson, also Chelsea Gray. Now we got Chelsea Gray on the outside. Hands up to Plum, drives past Charles, up the basket, down it goes for Kelsey Plum. Now looks like we got Lloyd now taking it up. Now hands it up to Stewart in the post, and looks like she gets blocked by Asia Wilson, and Plum not at the ball's in her hands. Now hands off to Gray. Back to Plum. Plum breaks the 3. Yeah, it's a best of 5 series, and that is good for 2 by Kelsey Plum. So now we got Charles and hands off to Lloyd. And looks like Plum will draw the offensive foul, and looks like she took a shot to the face. So it's a best of 5. And also another news, at least my Phillies actually won today on a walkout. So thank you, Gene Segura, for that. Jesus Christ, finally ending that losing skid. So now we got Plum now crossing the half court. Now gets it to Gray, who's been very red hot in this postseason. Nice pace. And that is good to Kia Stokes for 2. So Seattle's defense just isn't there just yet. To Stewart, back to Bird. Now we got to Charles in the post. And that is good for 2 by Teven Charles. And that is good. Oh my God, Gabby Williams with a steal. Good Lord. So I got 8:20 to go here. Wilson now gets the handoff to Jackie Young. Young drawing the double team. And Wilson recovers. Kicks it to Plum, to Gray. Gray to Wilson. Wilson's got to get the shot off. Wilson managed to get the shot up, but that's no good. But rebound gets to Brianna Stewart. Now got the Storm now leading up by hands to the Stewart to Charles. Charles drives. And that is no good, but rebound. And And that's going to be out of bounds. So that's still going to remain Seattle basketball. Damn. And Charles, guarded by Wilson, up the basket. No, she does not. And Plum now runs the offense here. Pulls up for a three. That is too strong. Kia Stokes knocks it to Chelsea Gray for the offensive rebound. Gray to outside the Plum. Now to Gray in the corner for three. That is no good. A rebound, offensive board goes to Asia Wilson, puts it up short. And Sue Bird. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's still 7-10. That is good for three. By Sue Bird. Good Lord. Out of all people. So now we got Plum. And here comes Plum up the basket and going to the line for two. Goes Kelsey Plum.
This has been really effective in the last two games in particular when they run the double drag and have Kia Stokes as the second defender. Kelsey Plum has been able to turn the corner. Sorry, Kia Stokes is the second one setting the screen. You'll see it here. First Chelsea Gray, then Stokes. And it's just hard for Tina Charles and really any big to compete.
And the first free throw is good. The game's tied now at 7. And okay, so 1 or 2 for the free throw line. So now we got Lloyd trying to direct traffic on the outside. Now to Bird. Bird crossover. Stewart to Charles in the post. And Charles cannot get that shot to fall. And we got a foul on the floor. Okay, so man, awesome. But shout out to the 14 that is in here, though. I greatly welcome everybody. Well, that's Tia Charles for you. Then they got Lloyd. Now to Bird. Sue Bird now locked on by Plum. That gets it back to Lloyd. Lloyd, tough shot. In and out. And Gabby Williams with the offensive board. Stewart for three. Down it goes. For Brianna Stewart. So Plum tries to find help here. It looks like she gives it to Young. Jackie Young. Now back to Plum. With under 6 minutes to go. Plum to Stokes. Wide open three. That's in and out. Rebound goes to Charles. And here comes Brianna Stewart now taking it up for the Storm. Oh, tough shot by Brianna Stewart. And that's good for 2. And we get a timeout on the floor. All right, so we got a timeout on the floor by the Aces. So right now, Aces are doing like the one thing you should not let your opposition get hot. So that's all I'm saying. But I appreciate everybody that's been coming in. Shout out to the 12, though. If you guys are new, welcome as well. Right. Shout out to the 12, though. If you guys are new, welcome. Make sure you definitely smash the like button. Also, hit that red subscribe button. Definitely share the content out. Every little bit helps. Trying to get some new people in here. So now we got 5:34 left to go here in the first, with the Aces now down 5. Because So okay, so with game 4, because like I said, it's a 5-game series. So with the Aces move on, a win by the Storm forces game 5. So we have one game. We already have the Connecticut Sun already forcing game 5 against the Chicago Sky. Well, I think that's gonna be back in Chicago. No absolutely. We got to get to, well, next stop is 700. We are 20 subscribers away from the 700 mark. But yeah, I mean, plus maybe after this game, I'll probably do another late night gaming stream. So at least to keep the content going. But shout out to the 17 that is in here, though. Welcome everybody to Game 4 of the 2022 WNBA playoffs between the Aces and the Storm. Like I said, the Storm, another good team I have tremendous respect for, especially the fact you're going to have Sue Bird. What could be her last postseason appearance, or whatever the case may be, because let's be real. I think when Sue Bird, leaves the league, which is a shame though, because she's going to go, and then you got Brianna. I think this might be Brandon. Absolutely. Shout out to the 18 though. Shout out to the 13 from the YouTube page though. I greatly appreciate everybody coming in. Absolutely. But so the finals begin Sunday. So
now it's time for the to the game presented by Google. And why is Super retiring was a breakout surge in the U.S. after Game 3.
Damn.
Super does not want to be
shout out to the 21 total viewers, so I greatly appreciate everybody coming in as well.
It's actually not that difficult. I am thinking about the game. I'm approaching this like every other game. I'm very aware of what happens at the end of this game, or what could happen, but I'm really not thinking about it. That'll be there waiting for me no matter what. As we'll focus on this and try to get to a game 5.
Yeah, like the mindset though, I'll give Sue Bird a lot of credit though. So Sue Bird in her playoff career, 110 3-pointers, field goals made, which is third in WNBA playoff history, which that passes Maya Moore on that list. So Game 5 is going to be in Las Vegas. Hopefully, I'm not working that day, so I can actually give you guys that game. And here we go. So now with Gray, locked on by Gabby Williams. Now Gray backing down. Well, sorry, that's Gray. Hands up to Young. She thought about a 3. Pump fakes, and that's. And you got Gray. Jack Young, good for 2. Oh. Now it's a 3-point game. So now we got Lloyd. Lloyd going around the screen by Stewart. Up to the basket. That's no good. Rebound. And that gets taken away by Gabby Williams. Now the Bird to Stewart. Wide open 3. Down it goes. Now it's back to a 6-point lead for the Storm. And we got Plum. To Wilson. Back to Plum. Plum to Williams. Now back to Wilson. And cannot get that to fall. It wasn't too bad. Finally you get a chance to start doing some gaming streams, but now with my PS4 camera. So I got Bird. Now locked on by Quanah Williams. Now to Lloyd. Now to Williams, open 3. That is no good. Rebound goes to Wilson. Now we got Gray now taking it up for the Vegas offense. Now to Young, to Williams, open 3. That is in and out. Rebound goes to Tina Charles. And Sue Bird now leading the charge here for the Storm. Kind of slow and everything down, so get the offense going. Hey, what up, Butterfly? What up? And we got Stewart locked on by Wilson. Tough shot, and down it goes. Damn, already double-digit points for Stewart. Now, let's say we got Gray drawing the attention of a double team. And that is a turnover by Las Vegas. And here come the Storm. And the Storm turns it over. So Plum spins. Up to the cup she goes, and it's good for 2. So now we got Stewart. Pulls up for three. Down it goes. That is 13. Shout out to the 16 total viewers that is here on the stream right now. I greatly appreciate it. 13 points, 3 of 3 from the three-point line. So Williams was like to Plum on the outside. Step back three. Down it goes for Kelsey Plum. Now trims it back to 6. So the last 13 points was by by Stewart. And Charles is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Now I got to fix the damn game clock on my scoreboard. Damn it.
Teammates feed off of that. Already 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal for Williams. First steal after Seattle won 6-2 off the inbound with a change entry of the game. Williams getting it in as she walks towards the score bench.
So 4 in the series for Charles. She is 4 for 8 from the free throw line. And the first free throw is no good.
Let's take a look at the upcoming WNBA playoff schedule. Thursday, we know Chicago and Connecticut will play a game 5 on ESPN2. The time will be determined based on what happens here, whether or not there's a game 5 between Seattle and Vegas.
And the second free throw is no good, so she misses both. So Charles misses both, and here comes Gray. Now it looks like we got Talbot on the floor. Now we got Plum. Now gets it to Gray. Locked on by Breanna Stewart. I have an MB jersey and a Hurts jersey. And Charles comes up with a steal, which is unlike Tina Charles. And Stewart outside. Charles backing down. Looks like Kia Stokes. All right, that's Hamby. Hamby's on the floor. Now she comes up with the rebound. That's good to see Dearica Hamby back on the floor. Now we got Gray. Gray. Nice bounce pass to Wilson. It gets blocked by Breanna Stewart. So it looks like Breanna Stewart just has a couple of inches of Talbot for 3. That's no good. Wilson pulls down the rebound. And Plum gets around the screen. Up she goes. Kicks it out to Raquana Williams for 3. Down it goes. And now we get a... So Seattle takes a timeout here. Actually, let me edit this really quick. So Seattle takes a timeout here after Raquana Williams cuts it now down to 3. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, God. Shout out to the 19 total viewers that's here in the stream right now. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, so Seattle takes a timeout here. Now it's a 20-17. Let's be real. Probably would be another good game. Be like what would have shown in game 4. But, yeah. Shout out to the 24, though. Welcome, everybody. Greatly appreciate everybody coming in as well. So
These best of 5 semis, and after Seattle fell in a 6-0 hole, went on a long run. This place was hopping, but Vegas has done a nice job responding.
yeah, but he's at this point, man. These dude's got to learn how to grow up. That's all I'm saying. Another guy, it's like Bird. Now to Charles. Charles now gets into Lloyd. Back to Bird. And that's almost a Seattle turnover. To Stewart, back to Bird. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And And that's going to be a shot clock violation.
And that's what a zone does. That's what changing up your defense does. You're just trying to steal one possession.
Speaking of stealing a possession, Breon January goes to the scores table. We'll do this with Bird here and there just to give her a little rest.
Damn.
January also could be playing in her final game tonight. She also is retiring at the conclusion of this season as Bird
So we got
heads to the bench and January to the floor.
Becky Hammond doing the same thing.
So 58 seconds to go here in the first. Still a 3-point game.
It's such a tightly played series.
So we got Plum. Now gets a screen to Wilson in the corner. Wilson, good for two by. Oh shit! I forgot to take this off. And we get a foul on Las Vegas.
Power and persistence in the last play, though, by Asia Wilson. We've seen that a lot the last two games. Multiple defenders or overpowering the defender who's guarding her and between her and the basket.
Shout out to the 17.
45 minutes in game 3. The first player in WNBA playoff history with back-to-back games is 30-10 in the playoffs.
Looks like. As Wilson comes up with a steal, and here come the Aces. And Williams for three. That's no good. January with a nice kick, nice save from going out of bounds. Now Stewart not taking it up here for the Storm. Tough shot by Lloyd. That is good. Are you kidding me? So, and that's going to the first quarter comes to an end. So now it's back to it's a 4-point game. Man, you could not script that shot by Jewel Lloyd any better. Like that's like one of the weirdest shots I've ever seen since doing some WNBA games. Like I've never seen a shot like that, just like going all the way off. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the 19 though and the 3 reactions on Facebook though. I really greatly appreciate for those who are just coming in. I really do. Appreciate everybody coming in. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, right. It's already. We're not even started the. I didn't pause the game because you really think about it because the first quarter came to an end, so they're not even started the second quarter yet. I like the pickup of Montrezl Harrell. So let's see how we got Talbot. Hands off to Stewart. There's a Lloyd trying to go around the screen. Now it's back to Stewart. Now back to Lloyd. Lloyd shoots and down it goes. Now it's back to 6. Now here comes Kelsey Plum, the aces. Now hands it off to Chelsea Gray. Now to Wilson. Wilson back to Gray. Gray drawing the double team. Now to Jackie Young. Now to De'Arca Hamby. And that's a weird shot. So looks like Magnabor takes it away. And we got Stewart on her hands now to try to get this offense reset. Lloyd, 4 seconds on the shot clock. She got a and we get a shot clock violation on Seattle.
First 4 games of this series. That is a WNBA record, playoffs or regular season, most consecutive games with 8 or fewer turnovers.
And here we go. I think Montrez might be the backup 5. So Plum. Now to Wilson. Back to Chelsea Gray. Gray got to get it. Young. And that's another turnover by Las Vegas. Come on, ladies. And Las Vegas takes it back. And now we got Young back to Gray. Gray for 3. Down it goes for Chelsea Gray. Now it's trending down to 3.
Great answer by Chelsea Gray. Something we've seen for all playoff long.
Lloyd took 2, gets the friendly bounce. It's actually a 5-point game under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Now we got Gray locked on by Stewart. Now to Plum. Steps inside. Under the basket she goes. Good for 2. Now it turns it back to 3.
Absolutely terrific. She has been absolutely terrific.
Now we got Stewart. Now to Lloyd. To Magnabor. To Talbot. Talbot goes around the screen. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. That's her second on Chelsea Gray. Damn it.
Sue Bird will check in for Breon January.
So January's going to come off the floor and get replaced by Sue Bird. And that's another thing, too. When people think I'm pausing the game, I'm technically, it's not. I'm not. The game's not paused. It's just right now they're on a commercial break. Some of y'all got to remember that. It's playing team called commercial. So a shout out to the 27 that was in here, guys. I appreciate it. So we'll say both free throws are no good. I'd say 1 or 2, I should say. Now it's still a 4-point game. Now Gray to Wilson. Wilson hands up to Young. And she cannot finish. Gotta get that shot off. So we got Bird to Lloyd. Step back 3. Down it goes. Damn. So now we got Gray. Top 2. Down it goes for Chelsea Gray. 31-26 in favor of the Seattle Storm. Like Bird, actually, Sue Bird now lead the offense. taking charge here. Now hands off to Lloyd. Gets a screen by Magnabor. Lloyd and going to line for two. Undisciplined. But shout out to the 21, though. I greatly appreciate that.
I talked to Jewel today at shoot around, and Jackie Young has been doing a fantastic job on her, using her size and strength. And I said to Jewel, how do you overcome that? She said, I have to change my pace, change speed. I've got to do a little bit of stop and go, a little bit more in the shot fake category. She knew she had to use her body better against.
Ah! Fuck. Dang it. Sorry about that. Comparing my computer wanted to shut off on me. God damn it. Damn. But yeah, now we're in the commercial break. So we had when I first came back in, so we had a very late whistle. So my apologies on that. What the? All right. Shout out to the 28, though. That's in here, though. Not really. I don't think people, it's not annoying people. Just technology nowadays is kind of annoying. That's all I'm saying. Because I was trying to fucking make. Damn. Actually, well, I'll actually do this. Give me 1 second. Where do I have it? Nope, not the banners. Goddamn. There you are. There we go. So we'll have that in the background. All right. Oh, ready. Shout out to the 27. So right now we're starting commercial break. Let's see, get to comments here. Hey, yo, what, Tino? What up, man? What up? What up? Shout out to the 27, though. Really appreciate that. Really do. So right now we're still the commercial break. Shout out to the 29. Hi, welcome everybody. Right, so. Oh shit! Almost knocked my phone over. God damn.
Yes, she gets hit by a screen, but there was effort to deny Jackie Young, and then getting back in transition. You cut Kelsey Plum up on the drive, and then you have to close the gap on Kelsey Plum because she.
You know, dude. there's a thing called commercial break. So back to the kitty corner you go. So now we got Gray now takes the inbound. Of course, got there. So now Gray to Young to Stokes, and that's all for her hands. And that's another Las Vegas turnover. God damn it. Oh, God. So now we got, looks like Bird. Looks like drawing the attention of the Young. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, people just don't get commercial breaks because one more time, I'm blocking him. That three is no good, but rebound goes to Wilson. And now Wilson from the pass from Gray. Wilson for two. Down it goes. Now it's a 5-point lead. There we go. So Bird to Stewart. Wide open three. Down. That's easy money for Breanna Stewart. So now Las Vegas down 8. So Gray. Now we got Gray trying to go around the screen. Magnavoy right on top. Young for three. Down it goes. Pretty much, Tino. Pretty much. So Stewart. And that's going to be a non-shooting foul. So. At least. There we go. So Stewart to the line for two. So for those who are just coming in or just watching this right now, so there's two scenarios at stake here. If Vegas wins, they're into the WNBA finals. Seattle wins, they force a game 5, and the first free throw is good. So now it's to a 6-point lead. Damn. But shout out to the 25 viewers here in the stream and the 4 reactions on Facebook. 1 or 2. Stewart for 3 again. Down it goes. Are you fucking kidding me? How do you script this shit up? That's impressive. Stewart's impressive. So now we got Plum. Damn. Okay, dude. This is good like this. And Wilson good for 2. Back to 7. So we got, well, I know my game clock's not the same. And that's no good. The rebound goes to Plum to the basket. Good for 2. Now it's back to a 5-point lead. So we got Sue Bird. Now to Stewart. It's like Gabby Williams. And she'll draw the contact. Gives me an opportunity to fix the goddamn game clock. Sheesh. So we get a timeout here. And that'll be a commercial break. But I appreciate 2:50. So we got under 3 minutes to go. So thank God I actually had to fix the damn game clock. So shout out to the 33 that's in here in the stream right now. I welcome everybody. Make sure you smash that like button. Also hit that subscribe button, guys, who are new. For those who are just coming in, it's a 5-point lead for the Seattle Storm. So the Storm, it's been a back and forth game. I mean, so far it just has been, well, being on their home floor. I mean, they haven't. Well, like I said, the fact that the Storm, like I said, they're on their home floor. They're looking at maybe a possible elimination, or maybe a force a game 5 back in Las Vegas. So that, like I said, those are the 2 scenarios that is gonna. One of them can happen because, and even though I didn't call Game 4, but for those who have not seen Game 4, Game 4 was crazy. In terms of, because you thought they're playing in Seattle at the Climate Pledge Arena, which is also the home to the Seattle Kraken, which is one of the new expansion NHL teams. And for me, I do not give two flying rats about hockey because let's be real, because my Flyers are absolute garbage, so I don't even care. But yeah, so and then like I said, Game 5 is back in Las Vegas, so that's gonna because it could be a one and done in that game in case if it gets to that point. Now knowing how the Aces sometimes tick, knowing what Becky Hammon is, what I don't know what she says or what gets these ladies going. If she can get these ladies going, especially if you looked at Game 4 in the second half, the Aces, they know how to make noise, especially if they do trail. That's for sure. Right now, like I said, we're in a commercial break as well. All right. All right. Shout out to the 30. Shout out to the 30 that's in here, though. Really appreciate everybody coming in, though. Really do. All right. And I'm looking out, and for those who are huge football fans, I'm so excited for NFL football because this Sunday I am going to be live for 2 NFL games. My Eagles and taking on the Detroit Lions at 1 p.m. and I got the Cowboys and Buccaneers at 8:20 Eastern time. So you guys do not want to miss that. Live on the Philly Sports Podcast and the Spotlight Sports Network or streams where those games are going to be played. So the first free throw looks like it was no good. And the second free throw was like 1 or 2. So now we got Gray. Ball out by Gabby Williams. Shout out to the 39. That gets a screen by Young. Now to Plum. Plum now to Wilson in the paint. Wilson. Pump fakes. Cannot get that shot to fall, but that rebound goes to Brianna Stewart. Now we got Bird. Now she wants a piece of Kelsey Plum. It's a screen set. Now hands up. So Young commits the foul. Shout out to the 34. So Stewart to the line for 2. And the first free throw is good. Now it's a 7-point lead for the Storm. Shout out to the 40. And perfect from the line goes Stewart. So now Plum. Maybe not. Because my buddy Jake is doing the Raiders game, and that is good for 3. So Jackie Young now turns it to 5. So now we got Sue Bird now leading the charge here on the offense. Now hands up this. Now it looks like hands up to Prince. I think Epiphany Prince. Now it's a Stewart. She thought about it. 3 steps inside for 2. That is short. Gets her own miss and puts it up for 2. We got under a minute. So we got Wilson. Now to Young. Now to Wilson in the paint. Good for 2. Now chips it down to 5. The only games I'm streaming is my Eagles and Lions and the Cowboys and the Buccaneers are for Sunday. And we'll see what other NFL games I can do. Depending on my work schedule. And so no Wilson against. And we get a kick ball here with they fix the game clock. And we got about a minute to go here in the second quarter. But shout out to the 46 people that's in here, though. Well, it was like, no, Brad's great for 2. Now it's a 3-point game. Like I said, probably not the only one. Like I said, the only 1 o'clock game I'm doing is my Eagles. So, like I said, I'm going to try to focus on more Eagles content with at the same time. So we got Bird not backing down. Plum. She gets it to Stewart. Stewart thought about a 3. Now locked on by Wilson. Now to Gabby Williams. Back to Stewart. Stewart spins, shoots. That's a tough shot. Good for 2. So Stewart now puts it back up 5. I appreciate it, Vinny. Probably, like I said, probably not. Because, like I said, depends. Because, like, I have 2 games on Sunday. Great. And Wilson, good for 2. It's back to a 3-point game. So now we got Bird with about 9. Bird. Hey. And Raquan wins. Here comes the fast break. And that's going to do it for halftime. So the first half comes to a close. So Storm going to halftime up 3. Hopefully they don't this time. My computer stays perfect. So actually, let me get some of the background going. I don't know why my background changed. But yeah, shout out to the 48 people that's in here, though. Like I said, with the way that my streaming schedule is, I try to go around my work schedule. And, I mean, like I said, the 2 I got 2 football games, like I said, coming Sunday as well. Both one at 1 o'clock, which is my Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. And then you got the Cowboys. Like I said, I do not know. It's getting to the. We'll see what happens, man. I mean, let's check the schedule. Because, like I said, with the 1 o'clock games, because like some of my colleagues here at the Spotlight Sports Network will cover more games as well throughout for the 2022 NFL season. Let me just fix this up. But yeah, so far, I'll get that mouse off the screen because I know I'm using my second computer from my scoreboard. But like I said, I mean, the Storm, they're really taking advantage or just making shots that they need to make. Aces, another thing too, just some of their undiscipline starting to sometimes show. Especially with the fouls that they're giving up, which is something that I don't like. Like I said, I'm not frustrated, but it's just like when stuff like that doesn't happen. But yeah. A shout out to the 40 people that is in here, though. Welcome, everybody. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Seems like Eric. Shout out to the 37. But like I said, I mean, so far with the first half in the books, right now the Seattle Storm, especially when it comes to the free throw line, has not been the best so far the last couple of games. And that's pretty much, and if you really, and that's, I'm tying this back to Game 4 for the Storm. That's pretty much what cost the Storm to go to the overtime because of those missed free throws. If Tina Charles would have made those free throws, I think Seattle would be coming into this one also, having their 2-1, advantage. But I mean, that's something that's shit. I mean, it sucks. I mean, say Thursday. God, if I'm not working Thursday, I would do that game between the Rams. Yeah, but shout out to the 38th though. I greatly appreciate everybody coming in. If you're coming in from the Philly Sports Talk podcast, I greatly appreciate everybody coming in. But like I said, I mean, and I'll say this too. I love this, and I have tremendous amount of respect for Sue Bird. Now, my thing. Let me see. Steelers and Bengals. Unfortunately, like I said, that's going to interfere with my Eagles and Lions game. Now, if I'm not, hopefully, let's see what other 8:20. So Monday 8:15. See, that remains to be seen, though. That's the issue I might run into. I could do the Raiders and Chargers because that's a 4:25 kickoff. Maybe, but no one, how the football games are. But it's just, it is. I mean, Chiefs and Cardinals. I still feel like I think that's going to be a blowout game. That's for sure. Because I just don't have faith in the Cardinals because. Let's be real. Not having DeAndre Hopkins for 6 games is going to hurt them. Hollywood Brown, I know, is going to take a step back. That's for sure. Commanders and Jaguar. I think that might be close between the Commanders and the Jaguars based on the fact that what the Jaguars have done this past all season was impressive in itself. But the fact, and I will nitpick a little bit, they have overpaid for players that sometimes are not paid that much. Like Christian Kirk. Has never known to be a 1,000-yard receiver. It gets overpaid by Shad Khan in the ownership group, or I'm sorry, by Trent Baalke, I should say, in the front office. Just really has not done a tremendous amount much, but it's just hopefully. Let's see, because like I said, I mean, if my work schedule is easier to get some games in. I will definitely do it because, with NFL Plus, which also is good too. I highly recommend for those who wanted to watch out of market games. NFL Plus is the place to be. So I would recommend that if you want to see out of market games, because I will do that as well. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, kind of go back to especially with game 4 here as well. It's just looking at with the fouls that the Aces are pretty much, let's be real, giving up, should not happen for a team that's the number 1 seed. Yes, I know a lot of teams do foul, but you got to be much more smarter defensively, I should say. When especially, if you get NFL, so be it. But when you try, and it's just one of those things. It's like, and sometimes you might get away with it, sometimes you don't. But looking at, like I said, the fact that as close as it is, this game is, especially going into halftime at 3 points apiece, which is a 3-point deficit. Now they're showing some highlights between the Connecticut Sun and the Chicago Sky, which, like I said earlier, this Connecticut Sun forces a game 5 against the defending champs, the Chicago Sky. Which, let's be real, that's not an easy thing to do because the Chicago Sky can beat pretty much anybody. Now, I will say too, I mean, they have lost 10 games. I mean, looking at it, like I said, I mean, it's like in the Storm. It's another team too you don't want to take lightly as well. Especially you got Drew Lloyd, Tina Charles, Sue Bird, and they got a decent bench too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Epiphany Prince looks pretty good. I mean, shit. I mean, you had Breonna January. From what they said, she's retiring, which is crazy. The fact that the Storm's going to losing 2 players to retirement. Looking at it, it's just like it sucks because number one, being somewhat of a, let's be real, kind of a newbie to the WNBA, even though but the fact that, and let's say that if my Aces don't go far or they fall short, look, I won't be too mad about that because I want to see Sue Bird. Holy crap, I cannot speak. Win her 5th ring. Because let's be real, you got to at least end your Hall of Fame career on a high note. Yo, what up, Luis? What up, man? Welcome. Shout out to 45 that is in this stream. I greatly appreciate it. It seems like these last two, like the last playoff game that I did, I think game 3, y'all really blew that out of the water for over 1,000+ views. I really greatly appreciate that for that. Well, we still got some time. We're in the halftime. We can just sit back and shoot the shit, basically. So, I mean, yo, what up, Eric? What up? But let's see. So, week 2, that's a Monday, I think. So, week 2, I need to see Monday Night Football because I can't. Absolutely. So, let's see, Sunday night. Let me take a look at the Sunday Night Football schedule. So, Sunday night, let's see. We're working between the Bears and Packers. Oh, damn. My shout out to 46, though. 36 from the Philly Sports Podcast YouTube page. Let's see. I'll be working 18. That. Okay, so we. I don't know. Okay. I know if I'm talking to myself a little bit, I'm just trying to plan some stuff ahead of what I can do, especially and also with the NBA season coming around the corner too in October. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of that in the upcoming content as well. Because right now the baseball is, like I said, it's coming down towards the end. Like I said, I'm done doing Phillies games for the year. But I have a couple other MLB games that I'm doing. For those who are either Rays or Yankees fans, I got you covered. Thursday, 7:05 first pitch. I will do the Yankees and Rays. But yeah. And like I said, if I were not working on Saturdays, I would definitely do college football for sure. Especially being a guy that loves Clemson. And, sometimes I have very low expectations for a sophomore. My sophomore quarterback, DJ, I don't want to butcher his last name, but how Dabble Sweeney kind of does his thing. But I greatly appreciate it. It's impressive to say the least. But I appreciate everybody that's been coming in, though. Actually, that's a good point. I might that's a good question. Let me bring up ESPN. I'm trying to think. Because with what do you call it? With either Apple TV Plus or ESPN, which is pretty much my what I use for out of marketing games most of the time. Mostly ESPN because that's where I mostly get my some of the out of market games, depending on the days though. But I might because, like I said, because the reason why I do some of these out of market games because number one, I can't trust my Phillies because it's it's a long story. Just give me one. Damn. If you're a Blue Jays fan, what the hell is going on with the Blue Jays? Because they're down 9-5 to the Baltimore Orioles. Now I'll say too, Baltimore is, I would say, a below average team. They're not They're not as mediocre as people how we used to saw them in years past. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the 41 on the Philly Sports Podcast YouTube page. I greatly appreciate it. I am going to stream the Eagles game Sunday, 1:00 against the Detroit Lions. Now I will say too, I'm not going to take the Lions lightly. Yes, I know, how everything has gone, but the way that the Lions have kind of gone on, I like the future that they have. Fuck. If I'm, God. So Eric, okay, fuck. The closest Mariners game I could do is tomorrow, but not fucking. So who's the Diamondbacks playing? Someone's got to let me know because thank God my Phillies won today, which is great because good Lord, I can't trust anybody at all. So I got the Rays. Let's see. Hopefully, okay. Yeah. Shout out to the 50 total viewers in this stream, though. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, and for those who kind of are, yeah, trust me, I was watching. Trust me, don't. Which is crazy because the reason why, and as crazy as it sounds, it's like, yeah, his first home run as a Philly, but his 7th over the Padres. And this is what I'm saying. Like, without Tatis, the Padres are nothing. And I like Yu Darvish. Don't get me wrong. Juan Soto, let's be real, should have been a Dodger. I think, let's be real, if you want to compete, I think be on a constant team that actually competes every single year. The Dodgers is the place to be. That's just my little nitpick, especially on Juan Soto choosing the Padres. Because let's be real, the Padres just been, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I do not know how to feel about the Padres because last time, because now we're holding a half-game lead over the Padres for the second wildcard spot. Looking at how everything has gone on, and I saw that the playoffs ended today, we would have to absolutely. And shit, will we have when Nick Castellanos is down? Exactly. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. I told people that you're like, what's it like? What's it? Tatis, what, 22, 23? How old's fucking Tatis? Goddamn. I know he's in his early 20s. I know that for a fact. And I also, hang on. Let's, Tatis Jr. He is 23. Okay. For a guy that is 23, and I can speak for a guy who's, for me, being at the age of 25, you got to learn. You got to grow up, man. Like, I think and that's why I agree with some of his teammates. Like, the fact it deserves that harsh criticism. You either fucking nut up or shut up or just try to grow up and mature. So that's why sometimes I hate some of these. I just dislike some of these players in their early 20s that think they can get away with a lot of shit. Like Tatis. And look, Tatis is fun to watch if he does. And at this point in this, the fact that this dude just cannot stay healthy, at this point, just label that man injury prone. Because the dude just cannot stay absolutely healthy, except for I think 2021. I would say as I think his first full health. I think is a full healthy season for him. But just overall, I mean, that man's just injury prone. That's just the way I see it. What up? What up? It is halftime. Yeah, you're correct. Right now, like I said, I'm doing it off my phone because my phone is muted. Because funny thing about these commercials is you do not know. Oh shit! I didn't realize we were. Wow. Okay, that was a quick halftime. Wow. Okay, I forgot about. Hey, halftime's so fucking quick. I completely forgot about that. So Lloyd for 3. That's in and out. Rebound goes to Wilson. Okay, now let me fix the game scoreboard. Now folks not gonna sleep. So now we got Stokes now to Gray. Offensive foul against Las Vegas. Good Lord. All right, so there we go. Oh yeah, absolutely. So now we got Charles. Now hands up to Bird. Open 3. That is too strong. Rebound goes to Jackie Young. Now she's leading the offensive charge. Young now hands off to Plum. She thought about a 3. She pulls up. 3 is short. The rebound goes to Charles. Now here comes Stewart. Now take it up for the Storm. Now to Bird. To Lloyd. Now to Charles in the paint. And to Bird. Open 3. That is short. Rebound goes to Chelsea Gray. Shout out to the 60 total people that is in here. Now we got Gray to Stokes. And that is good for 2. Now it's a 1-point game. Right now we're holding a half game above your Padres, Adrian. So now we got Lloyd. Now gets the screen set. And that's no good by Jewel Lloyd. So Aces with an opportunity to take the first lead here since early in the first quarter. So we got Plum for three. That is short. Stokes with a rebound. Now to Gray. Gray on the outside. Nice bounce pass to Wilson. Spins. Kicks out to Gray. Deep three. Down it goes. Chelsea Gray puts the Aces out on top by 2. Woo! If you're talking about having a contested three, I'm sorry, but that is tough as a motherfucker. So Stewart now gets it to Bird. Bird now gets it back to Stewart. Now just back to Bird. Now to Lloyd for three. That's no, and that is completely misses everything. Well, actually, it looks like Grace the rim. Plum looks like to Jackie Young. Looks like Chelsea Gray in the corner. Open three. Oh, good open look. That cannot fall. So we got Gabby Williams bumps into Stewart to Charles. Open three. Nope. Rebound goes to Chelsea Gray. Now she starts to slow up the offense. So before she crosses half court to get the offense set. Now it looks like Young. She hands it to Young to Wilson. Step back two. Down it goes. Now it's a 4-point lead for the Las Vegas Aces. So 6:34 to go here in the third. Lloyd cannot go. And Chelsea Gray drives. Stops. Tries to find him. Top shot. Cannot go. And Gabby Williams comes up with the basketball. And here comes the Storm. Stewart. And she will draw the contact. Then be 2 free throws for Brianna Stewart. So 6:09 here in the third. Appreciate everybody that's been coming in, though. If you guys are new, welcome everybody. Shout out to the 55 that's in here, though. Shout out to the 4 likes on Facebook and the 1 heart reaction. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody coming in. If you guys new, welcome. Like I said, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button, guys, if you're new. Yo, what up, Dante? What up, boy? What up, buddy? What up, Coach Dante's in the building. Shout out to the 60 total viewers here in the stream. So Stewart now it's down, and the second free throw, and that is good. Now it's down to a 2-point lead. So now we got Plum now leading the offense here. Taking point, gets the screen set. She thought about a 3, kicks out to Raquana Williams. Williams, top 3. That is no good. The rebound goes to Lloyd. Yikes. Stewart, top 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Jackie Young. Now she takes such her own fast break. That's taken away by Sue Bird and the Storm. And Plum takes it away. Plum to Wilson. Top 2. And going to the line for a complete 3-point play. Yikes. Sorry, putt, man. That is tough. And I will say this, too. Losing the Diamondbacks is nothing. Because trust me, we can't even fucking beat. We got swept by them. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. We lost 2 or 3 out in Arizona. So Aisha Wilson looking for 15 points here in the ball game. And that is good. 54-49. Lead the Aces. Now we got Bird. Now to Stewart. Looks like now back to Bird. She opens up for a 3. That is too strong. Now Williams now leading the taking point for the Storm. For the Aces, now hands off to and that is tipped out of bounds by Jewel Lloyd. God damn it. That's the kind of a bit of an annoying part. When the clock stops, it's like, you think it will stop like on the 6th, but nah. But shout out to the 56 that is in here. And now we got Plum then. Try to get some help try to get a screen set. Gets the screen. Plum up the middle. Top three, in and out. Rebound goes to. So a good box up by Charles, and here comes Brianna Stewart. Drives, gets, and that is good for two. Now it's a 3-point deficit for the Seattle Storm. Under four, just barely over 4.5 to go here in the third. That is 30 points for Brianna Stewart. I'm sorry, I think that might be the MVP of the WNBA and Brianna Stewart. Plum. And we'll draw the contact, and she's going to the line for 2 free throws. Shout out to the 55 that is in here, but 48 from the YouTube page. Welcome, everybody. If you guys are new, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. And definitely share out the content. Every little bit helps, so it looks like Seattle is taking the time out here. Let's hopefully this time don't fuck it up. Nope, wrong timeout matter. Hey, what up? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. But I appreciate everybody coming through it. No, like I said. And now that's my thing too. When the WNBA next summer for the WNBA, trust me, there's going to be you're going to see a lot more games to come through, because let's be real. I mean, the fact that having some new people coming through for some of my WNBA streams, like I said, I'm very grateful for those who have came through from the many different WNBA games that I've done. And, obviously one WNBA playoff game, which is between the Aces and the Storm. Like I said, I greatly appreciate that. But, yeah. And that's the thing, too. It's just like, well, now we'll take a commercial break there. Shout out to 51, though. Hey, absolutely, AJ. Good shit. Shout out to the 46. I mean, like I said, the fact, when it comes to games like these, like I said, let me see who the Brewers playing. Oh, that's right, they're playing the Rockies. I forgot about that. Forgot about the Rockies. Oh, if you're a Braves fan, and trust me, how the fuck, if you're a Braves fan, you got to be very frustrated because you're tied with the Oakland A's, probably one of the worst teams in the history of Major League Baseball. And the thing is, too, about that, Star Wars, the thing with the... Absolutely, AJ. Absolutely. Let's see. Absolutely. Give me a second here. Absolutely. But yeah, there you go, AJ. So you get a blue wrench. So you'll be the official moderator of this of the Philly Sports Talk Podcast YouTube page. But yeah, like I said, shout out to 52 in here and the 5 reactions on Facebook, though. Like I said, I'm very grateful for those who are just coming through, hanging out with me. Hey, same with me. Shit. Philly sports at times is a blessing and a curse most of the time. So let's say timeout. We're out of the timeout here. And it is a 3-point game. But I appreciate everybody, no matter coming from, the United States or whatever you may be watching this. Welcome. I welcome everybody. Unless you're not a racist troll, but that's a whole different situation in its entirety. But yeah, I do have, I'm not very strict with the rules of this channel, but if you just don't be a jerk. That's pretty much my basic number one rule. But if you do like say troll in a playful way, I'm okay. I will allow that. And now it's a 4-point game, and here we go. So now we got Stewart. I'm sorry, that's Bird, I should say. Locked on by Plum. Now to Stewart. Stewart locked down. Wilson draws a double team to Bird. Now to Lloyd for 3. Down it goes. Now it's a 1-point game. Now here comes, we got Kia Stokes. And that's going to be a personal on Charles. Now, another state I got to visit is Washington State. Shout out to the 57. And here we go. So now we got Chelsea Gray with the ball in her hands. She pulls up for 3. Cannot get the friendly bounce. Offensive board, and that's going to be a jump ball. That's going to be crazy. Shout out to the 5749 from the YouTube page, though. Welcome, everybody. And, Becky Hammond, you know she's fucking red hot. And the jump ball. And Will. And that'll be 2. Damn, that was a quick foul. Now I got to fix the damn game clock. Son of a bitch. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you fucking tie? Or how do you tie with the Oakland A's and completely, like, that doesn't make sense. Shout out to the 65 that is in the stream. Welcome. So now, what is going? What the fuck? So Seattle's now over the limit. What the hell? Damn. So it looks. Come on, Damian. I will say to this, though, Chicago should have beat Connecticut. I'm sorry. I mean. So the first free throw from Wilson is good. Now it's a 2-point game. Shout out to the 65 that is in here, though. 56 from the YouTube page. So, yeah, one first free throw is good by Wilson. That's 16 points for her. 7 to 12 from the floor with 9 rebounds. That is good. Now it's a 3-point game. There we go. So Jewel White, 22 minutes. 22 minutes played, 15 points with 3 to go along with 3 personal fouls. And that's another Seattle turnover. And that is good. I know, man. I want the Seattle Supersonics to come back, though. Because, I mean, you really think about it. I remember when KD broke into the league. I remember before they transitioned to the or relocated to the OKC. But don't get me wrong, AJ. I've done some Mariners games for your Mariners. And Charles, that's no good. Rebound goes to Raquan Williams, and here come the Aces. Now we got Gray leading the charge. Now hands off to Williams for 3. Down it goes. And we get a timeout. And it looks like Seattle takes a timeout here. So Noelle Queen is not happy. Looks like she's not happy with how everything has gone so far for the Seattle Storm. And like I said, this is what the Aces are sometimes. Even though they played good in the first half, depending on what some of the games that they played, and they played better in the second half. Yeah, I mean it definitely shows. I mean, you got under 3 minutes to go here in the third. You know, I mean, this is why I think, and that's why Becky Hammond was voted for Coach of the Year. And don't get me wrong, though, man. Honestly, I'm not going to answer that question. But other than that, but now it's 5-2 Diamondbacks scoring update in the baseball world. So, really? 249? You son of a bitch. Oh well. I fixed it. So looks like we're out of the timeout break here. And here we go. We're under 3 minutes to go. Let's say Lloyd, tough shot, good for 2. 62-56, still lead the Aces over the Seattle Storm. Just barely over 2.5 to go here in the third. So now we got Gray, now to Williams. Williams on the outside, on the perimeter. Drives to the basket. Cannot get the friendly roll. So McMavor now gets the rebound. And here comes Sue Birch sprinting up the court. Hands it to Stewart. Back to Louis. And gets blocked. And that is good for 2 by Breanna Stewart. Now it's a 4-point game. Now we got Gray. Now to Wilson for three. That's no good. Still cannot get the offensive rebound. And here comes the Storm. It's not going to be no good. So it's going to be on the floor foul. Shout out to the 70 total viewers that's here in the stream now. Right now, I welcome everybody. Well, that's one way to at least to kind of take a break a little bit. And that's no good. Rebound goes to Wilson. So the Aces catch a break there with just barely over a minute and a half to go. Now to Plum from Gray. Plum trying to get some help. Now gets it back to Chelsea Gray. Gray to Williams. Back to Gray. 4 seconds on the shot clock. She's got to get the shot off. And that's going to be a shot clock violation against Las Vegas. Shout out to the 86 that is in here. Like, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So now we got a minute and 10 to go here in the third. So we got Bird. Now locked down by Williams. Looks at our side. That's Lloyd for two. That is no good. Rebound chased by Stewart. She goes for two. That's no good. Lloyd is going to go to the line for two to try to cut this lead down to 2 points. And like I said, I mean, the free throws has been somewhat of a kryptonite for the Seattle Storm the last couple of games. Shout out to the 84. First free throw is good by Lloyd. Now it's a 3-point game. So a game. All right. And 1 and 2 goes Lloyd. So 54 seconds here. Now here comes Gray. Now she bounce passes it. Yeah, well, this is the screen that I'm using right now. Plum to Wilson. Wilson. Now kicks out to Gray. Gray. Crossover step back two. Down it goes. Damn, that's got to suck for the Brewers. But now here comes Bird. Now to Lloyd. Lloyd now drawing the attention of Plum on the outside. Now gets a screen by Stewart. She kicks it to Stewart. Pulls out for a three. That is no good. And rebound chased down by Raquana Williams, or Chelsea Gray, I should say. Now taking it up here for the Aces. Now here comes Gray. Puts some moves on for two. Down it goes. Chelsea Gray. And Bird almost turns it over. And that's going to conclude the third quarter. Now, so Vegas now up 7 going into the fourth. But shout out to the 95 total viewers that is in here. Like I said, I mean, well, no, okay. No, what I mean by, damn it. I don't want to close out of the damn browser, but damn. Honestly, I'm not, see, that's the thing with the Rockies, though. The Rockies, even though they're bad, but damn. They know how to hold, just really sting. And honestly, God, I want to try to go to one, probably other than Las Vegas, or catch a Storm game if I want to take a vacation somewhere, and and try to visit other places though. But shout out to the 90 though. I welcome everybody. But like I said, I mean, I really do appreciate everybody that's coming through for another, like I said, playoff basketball it's where it's at. It's a whole different atmosphere. But yeah, I think with the NBA, like I said, the NBA with coming around the corner, say with college basketball and all that stuff, you're going to see a lot more basketball content. That's for sure. Until the next summer, where you're going to see. I'm going to see a lot more or do a lot more WNBA games, but mostly for the Aces though. That's where I can actually pretty much can catch them. Absolutely. And look, I'm not trying to be like I said. I mean, look, the Aces, they're doing everything in their power to reach the WNBA final, especially under the first year coach, especially coach of the year, Becky Hammond, I should say. But I think overall, I mean, and look, and I'll give the Storm a lot of credit. Absolutely, AJ. Honestly, and this is the thing too, which is crazy. Like, as much as I love the Aces, I have tremendous amount of respect for Sue Bird. I really do. The fact of the matter is that when she broke into the WNBA, I was still in fucking kindergarten when she broke in. So that's to tell you that. I mean, it is crazy the fact that she's been there since 2002. And the fact that you still have Jewel Lloyd, and let's Brianna Stewart's a fucking amazing talent. I'm sorry, but I think Brianna Stewart, as much, and I love Asia Wilson because I love the South Carolina women's team. But I think Brianna Stewart, I think she might outbeat Asia Wilson for the MVP. Yeah, see, exactly. I was like 5. I was about 5 years old. I think I was about in the third. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. That was 5. God, when you're a 5-year-old, yeah. God, Jesus Christ, I don't want to freaking remember. Yeah. But shout out to the 73 though. If you guys are welcome, everybody, where you're coming from, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Oh, what the hell? That was last. Okay, I still got my. So here we go, fourth quarter, and we are underway. God damn it, stupid scoreboard, stop moving. There we go. Now we got Wilson. I'll hands it off to Plum, and Plum will draw the contact. Honestly, like I said, the reason why, and at times too, because I do want to try to go out and party in Las Vegas. That's one of my ultimate. Let's be real, probably one of my. Well, I guess you could say one of my bucket lists. If you want to go to for me, anyway, to go to Las Vegas, because it's just like that's what it is. So now we got looks like Young in the corner. Now to Plum. Now to Wilson. Wilson spins, step back two. It looks like Stewart gets a piece of it. And that's going to be a wasted possession for the Aces. Now here comes, that's Lloyd to Stewart. Now hands off to Bird. Bird gets the screen by Stewart, and that's a 3. And that is good. Now it's a 4-point game. Damn, if my fucking scoreboard would stop working, or stop moving, I should say. So now we got, looks like Plum. She draws the attention of Lloyd. Down to Gray. Top 2. And that's going to be out of bounds. And that's going to be Seattle basketball. Here we go. Looks like we got Sue Bird. Now hands it up to Lloyd. Lloyd. Now to, looks like Bird. I'm sorry, that's Talbot. Talbot, tough 2. Gets the friendly bounce, and that is good for 2. Now it's a 2-point game. 8:43 to go here in the fourth. Now we got Plum leading the point here for the Aces. And to Wilson. And Wilson will draw the contact, and she's going to go to line for 2 free throws. But shout out to the 83 that is here in the stream. Welcome, everybody. Like I said, I welcome everybody. Oh, boy. So, damn. And the first, just get the friendly roll, and that first free throw is good by Wilson. Boy, Talbot's going to take a little bit of a breather on the bench for Seattle. 8.5 to go here in the fourth. Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. Now it's a 3-point games. So Las Vegas up 3. We got Bird to Stewart. Stewart. Step back two. Nope. Rebound goes to Asia Wilson. Now hands off to Kelsey Plum. So Plum with about 8:07 to go here in the fourth. It's a 3-point game. We got Plum trying to find an open teammate. Super. So it looks like Las Vegas. So Vegas takes a timeout here. So Becky Hammond, that. Whew. Oh shit. Hey man, shit. I mean, I gotta fucking work. Right now, I have not seen anybody has gotten tired. I mean, the one that just took a break on the bench or going to the bench, I should say, was Stephanie Talbot. Now, Talbot, on the other hand, from what I've seen and the minimum games that I've done for the Seattle Storm, let's be honest, she's one of those. I see she's very super underrated. I mean, oh, hey. All right, so after a quick commercial break, damn, that was quick. So here we go, 7:55, and we're underway. So we got Gray. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Now I got to fix the game clock to 7:49. How to get... Right now, I don't show the video for copyright reasons because no one has a lot of sports leagues nowadays. They know how to get you for copyright. So that's the reason why I have the scoreboard up. Gray, I mean, she says she's just hit some big shots, though. That's for sure. And Jackie Young strips Jewel Lloyd and Plum trying to chase her down. 8 seconds. Jewel Lloyd. And that is going to be good. Oh, hang on. Oh, what the hell? So an opportunity to tie the game of 67. Good Lord. And if I'm Becky Hammond, I'll be got to keep that. And it's a tie game. Actually, it's a professional women's league. Actually, we got to get tied at 67. Plum. Now looks like two strokes back to Plum. Williams for three. Down it goes. Chelsea Gray with a dagger. Woo! Damn. And we get a foul on the floor. So Jackie Young picks up another personal.
Chelsea Gray, just time and time again, leaves your jaw agape as she hits touchdown after touchdown, all contested.
So now we got Lloyd with the ball in her hand. Shout out to the 90 viewers, though. Welcome, everybody. Lloyd, locked on by Chelsea, or Raquana Williams, drives to the basket. Looks like she gets blocked up. And there's going to be no call. Williams to Wilson in the paint. Hey, Wilson going to the line to complete the 3-point play. Shout out to the 94. Welcome everybody, where you may be coming from. If you guys are new, welcome. Oh, trust me, I've seen. If you piss Chelsea Gray when she's pissed off, she's a hard player to stop. I will say that much because game 4, oh good Lord, game 4 was a blast. I'm sorry, but that was one of the greatest games that I've seen. Oh goddamn! So now we got Stewart. Now to Bird. Bird. Now back to Stewart. Now to Jewel Lloyd. Lloyd drives. Tough shot. Can't fall. And we get a foul on the floor with 6:16 to go here in the fourth. Absolutely. But shout out to the 103 people that is in here. I really greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. If you're new, and definitely share out this content. I mean, and make sure you have that notification bell turned on so you guys will not miss out. And ooh, Stewart for two, down it goes. It's a 4-point game. With just barely over 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. I appreciate it, man. Welcome, man. Oh, shit. Almost knocked my computer over. Whoops. Almost unplugged my headset. All right. So we got, looks like Gray. Oh, what hit. Gray spins. Top two. And that's going to be out of bounds. That was a mistake. Woo. Well, looks like we got a timeout here, but with 5:46 to free space. Shout out to 104. Jesus Christ. Shout out to everybody. Like I said, the fact that I cracked over. Let's be real. I'm very grateful for those who are coming through my channel. That's for sure. I am very grateful for that. Really do. I mean, damn. Like I said, I mean, it's like, you know, the free spaces. It's a close one. Like I said, if you have not seen, because the Storm, where I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt, they know how to make it a ball game. Even though the Aces has owned them in the regular season, but this series, man, oh, trust me, and actually, I tell a lot of this to a lot of people. Do not sleep on Candace Parker. I am sorry if you do. You are a moron. I'm sorry, but Candace Parker, let's be real, I think she might be better than Chris Paul. I can think, but I mean, shout out to the 114, 102 from the YouTube page, though. Really greatly appreciate it. I really do. I really do greatly appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, the fact that I get this many viewers, especially, well, I've cracked 100 viewers once, 100 plus viewers before. Well, that was for the playoff game, between the Golden State Warriors and the Mavericks, and they're at some of the NBA playoffs. But the fact man, y'all amazing, you amazing people are coming through. I really do agree. Like I said, I really greatly appreciate it. I really do. I really am very grateful for the support that's coming through. But yeah. But I will say too, Stack City, Connecticut really made it a game against the Chicago. They really, I mean, look, I mean, man, it's just like Gideon. Knowing how these teams have played each other in the regular season, it could go either way. You know, I would say the Aces though, but knowing that the what's on the line for the Storm's going to try to do everything in their power to try to force a game 5. That's the way that's how, if I'm the coach with that kind of mentality, like I would tell my players, like, this is the last chance you're going to get for the next season, because I mean, yeah, and seeing every time when they get inside, I mean, there's interior defense. So total points in the series between these two teams: 224 points for the Aces, 218 for the Storm. Storm better field goal percentage at 49% compared to the 40% between the Aces. And there's my fellow colleague and a fellow WNBA fan. Key in the building. She is coming through. Welcome, Key. Now to Stewart. Now to Bird. Bird gets a screen. Goes around. Can't find an open shot. Now gets to Lloyd. Lloyd, tough shot. And she's going to the line for 2. That's not what you want to do. But now we got 524. But shout out to the 110 people that is in this stream. I welcome everybody. I really do. I very greatly appreciate everybody coming through. Come on, Absolutely. Let's get one more goddamn like. We're close to 30 likes on this damn on this bad boy. Absolutely. And that first free throw is good. Now it's a 3-point game. I mean, the only way I can think the Sword can come back is just try to draw fouls against Las Vegas. That's the way I would see it. And the second free throw is good. Now it's a 2-point game. It is. Well, dude, I would disagree. You got under 5.5 to go. So there's still some game left. Don't get me wrong. So now we got Young. Now to Wilson. Back to Young. Up to the basket. Cannot finish. And she will. Oh, and a very late whistle at the last second. Oh, boy. Wow. I think that might be on Seattle. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Looks like Gabby Williams just clipped the arm. And the first free throw is good. Back to a 3-point game. I'll say this too. I'm going to give a lot of credit to give Storm their props. Just the fact that both free throws are good, and here we go. About 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. It is. That is for sure. So anything can happen. And looks like Sword's going to go to the line for two. A shout out to the 120 people that is in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's good by Stewart. Now it's a 3-point game. And both free throws are good. Yeah, like Stewart's pretty much a main scorer. Jesus. Right, so then we got Jackie Young trying to find gets his hands off to Gray. Gray goes around. Now draws the attention, kicks out to Gray. Young, good for 3. Down it goes for Jackie Young. Yes, sir. It's good ball movement. Williams to Stewart to Bird. Lloyd step back too, and she's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Shout out to the 123 people and 106 people from the Philly Sports Podcast YouTube page. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really greatly appreciate that. Really do. Really do. It was just good ball movement. That's all it was. I mean, what else can you say? And they got 2 free throws coming. And the first free throw is good. It's a 4-point game now with just under 4.5 to go. As well. Not a problem, my guys. Not a problem. So looks like we got Tina Charles back on the floor. So both teams are in the bonus. And both are good. So it looks like Seattle's going with small ball. And I got Kelsey Plum. Locked on by Talbot. Plum. Now hands off to Chelsea Gray. Gray drives to the lane. Tough 2. Down it goes. Back to a 5-point game. So now we got Lloyd. That's 21 points. 10 assists for Chelsea Gray. Gray looks like Bird. And that's going to be a turnover. Nope, that's still going to remain Seattle basketball. And Stewart almost turned it over. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Tough 3. Whoa! Down that goes for Stewart. Oh, my God. 39 points for Breanna Stewart. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, that's impressive. Now we got Plum to Gray. Gray with 8 seconds on the shot clock. 2. Down it goes for Chelsea Gray. That is 23 points for Chelsea Gray. Lloyd, oh, nice crossover layup. Good for 2. Now it's back to a 2-point lead. With just over 3 minutes to go here. Soon to be under 3. So now we got Gray locked on by, it looks like Gabby Williams. Gray to Wilson. Back to Gray. Tough shot, but can't fall it. And Seattle with an opportunity to tie or go ahead. And that is good. And we got a tie game. Oh, boy. Shout out to the 141 that is in here, though. Welcome, everybody. I really appreciate that. I really do. Really do.
Gabby Williams, so quick, so explosive, goes up. Oh, gets nailed right in the face by Asia Wilson's arm.
You just hope Williams is okay after being in concussion protocol. Meanwhile, that is an egregious missed call. At this juncture of the game, they will take a look at it here.
Let's see. That might be a flagrant on Asia. That might be a flagrant on Asia Wilson. Oh, wait a minute. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Man, Bo took a shot, though. Shout out to 137, 120 from the YouTube, Philly Sports YouTube page. Welcome, everybody. Buddy. Shout out to the 3 from the Spotlight Sports streams as well.
I don't think it was malicious by either player. I think it was a basketball move by both players, but certainly a ton of contact to each player's face.
Shout out to 147. Really greatly appreciate everybody coming through tonight. Breanna Stewart, man. Like I said, I think she is going to take away. She's going to come. She's going to get the MVP. That's for sure. Because of the kind of player. I appreciate it, man. I welcome. No matter where you're coming from, I welcome everybody. I welcome everybody. That remains to be seen. Shout out to the 153 people. Oh, come on now. Don't buffer now.
They're acting as if they did.
Oh, boy. Hey, shout out to New York coming through. What up? What up? Yo, what up, UNC Panther King? Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a 2. So, guys, right now, as it stands, we got a common foul on Asia Wilton. Honestly, I think your Knicks did the right thing of locking up RJ Barrett because let's be real, that dude, you got to build around RJ Barrett. That's the way I see it. As a Eastern Conference rival for the Philadelphia 76ers, I see it that way. So Gabby Williams to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. With an opportunity to finally put. And the free throw is good. It's now a 1-point game with 2:40 to go. Here we go. So Seattle with this forced lead down up 47-46. Young, tough shot, and going to line completed for a 3-point play. Good Lord. Like, my brain, what the? Holy shit! Shout out to the 156 people that is in here. And we're going to a commercial break. Oh, what the hell? Shout out to no, Kate. Overall, it's 161 in this building right here. What up, Gabriel? Bro, like what in what world do you see any two good teams having a series like this? If this was a 7-game series, I think this series goes 7 games. I'm sorry. That's the way I see it. You got so much fucking talent, great talent between these two teams. Oh my God. You cannot tell me otherwise. This game is fucking great. Yo, shout out to Lorenzo. What up, Lorenzo? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody, though. Holy crap. Shit, get lit up in here. Shout out to 145 from the YouTube page, though. Welcome. Hey, shout out to Brazil coming through. Well, actually, Felicia, it's 84. Well, right now, as it stands, it's 84-83 before what the she's like, this game is so goddamn good. Hey, shout out to Jay and Phoenix, man. Welcome like I said, welcome everybody for an electric playoff game between the Aces and the Storm. Like I said, like this is where I feel like if this was in the damn it, Kenny. God damn it. Well, Wilson has got considerations, but I still feel like as much as I have loved Wilson, Stewart for me is a WMVP. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The WNBA title that remains to be seen. We're right now. I don't know. I really don't really. I really do not. I thought the Commissioner's Cup is an interesting opportunity. For having in season, like a trophy, kind of like what the what do you call it? What college basketball does before the end. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, when you don't piss her off. Not just that too. All right. For me, Allison, is the Las Vegas Aces because right now Philadelphia doesn't have one, which is a goddamn shame. And the Philly does get one. I'm still rocking with the Aces. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Gray's pretty much been catalyst, and that is good. Now it's back to a 2-point game. So 2:28 to go here in the fourth. Hey, nothing wrong with that. But the NBA is the Sixers for me. And that's good for 2. Game tied at 2, or it's 85. I'm watching it. It's on ESPN. Oh, absolutely. Well, no, you guys still got the WNBA finals. So you got to go through that for a 5-game set. Gray for 2. Down it goes. Chelsea Gray once again. About 2 minutes to go here. About under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth. Ace is up 87-85. So we got Lloyd. Now to Stewart. That's Lloyd through the paint, and that's going to be good for 2. Damn. Like I said, these two teams know how to put on a good show. Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, you don't sleep on. I say that's another team you don't want to sleep on. Chicago.
She's just right there. She doesn't touch it. So that is off of Asia Wilson. Credit Gabby Williams. She took
Man, we're gonna go to fucking overtime. Are you? Ay. Well, right now we got a minute 42 here to the fourth. If this is gonna go overtime again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Absolutely. Stewart now gets to Talbot. Now to Sue Bird.
Bird, we got under just a minute and a half to go. Williams. Now to Stewart. Locked on by Wilson. Stewart, tough shot. Underhand scoop. Cannot fall. Cannot finish. And that's going to be a rebound. Yes, sir. Now we got Gray. Looks like she's getting attention from Gabby Williams on the outside. Gray, step up three. Down it goes. See what happens when you piss off Chelsea Gray? That's what you're going to get. That's what I'm saying right now. Lloyd, tough shot, can't fall. Rebound goes to Jackie Young. Now hands up to Gray. About 45 seconds to go. 42. Chelsea Gray with the ball in her hands. Gray to the paint, steps up for two. Down it goes, and we get a timeout by Seattle. So Seattle takes a timeout with about 30 seconds to go. Shout out to the 194 here in this. Like I said, when you piss her off, this is the performance you're going to get out of Gray. I mean, what else is there to say? 30
points for Gray. She has the last 7 for Vegas. She is having perhaps the greatest individual postseason we have ever seen in this league.
So Chelsea Gray tonight, just good Lord. Right now, I mean, you already have the number 1 seed, and this Ace is right now up 5 with about 30 seconds even here in the 4th. Damn. So now we got Lloyd to inbound it for the Storm. To Stewart. Stewart's gonna. Yeah, which is a shame though, man. I like I love Sue Bird. But I mean, she's a Hall of Famer. Yep. I mean, look, Beckingham knows. Like, I'm sorry, the fact that she never gets to. I still feel like this. I think she's really proven. Like, you're not going to give me a coach in the NBA. And Stewart misses the first free throw, which is that's unlike her. We got 27.7 seconds to go. Yes. Oh, absolutely. There's no. Dude, she's an assist machine. 1 or 2 for. So Vegas will take a timeout here, kind of talk things over a little bit. It's a 4-point game. Yeah, but still, I still feel like she's on a mission to make that change very soon. The way how everything has pretty much gone with these ladies. But then again, I kind of feel like as the score says, it's definitely my team, the Aces. For the first time, finally I get to see a non-Philly team. Well, which I've seen a lot. I mean, so we got both team with 1 timeout remaining. Absolutely. And speaking of, you were talking about Liz Cambage. My buddy Key in the building, who's still in the chat, she knows everything about Cambage in the time she went with the Sparks. Pretty much, like, she can beat any double, triple, or quintuple team whatever you throw at her. So Gray's going to inbound it to Wilson, and Wilson's going to draw the contact. So 2 free throws coming for Asia Wilson. And that might wrap. Hey, shout out to Pakistan coming through. Good shit. Good shit. Oh, come on, Key. We know we're just, but it's just like, yeah, these girls. I mean, a lot of people have their criticism of the WNBA. These ladies, look, no matter if it's the Chicago Sky, the Storm, the Aces. Well, unless you're like the Indiana Fever, but that's a whole different. Absolutely. Man, you love to see it though. And look, I gotta give you gotta say GG's to the I mean, look, I appreciate everybody coming through. Shout out to the 193 fucking people that's in here, you crazy bastards. I appreciate everybody. So 27 seconds, Bird, that's good for 2. The 4-point game, Gray, and she's gonna draw the contact. So Gray going to the line for what a performance by Chelsea Gray. I will say this too. It's just like, I don't think a Storm is a joke. I just feel like they have to. It's just like the way that I see it. It's just like I don't, because the Storm's a good team. Don't get me wrong, but with Bird and January going to be gone, they're gonna have to make some changes in the offseason, that's for sure. And the first free throw was no good by Chelsea Gray. And 1 and 2. Oh. 1 and 2 and 19 seconds. And that's Aces basketball. Let's see, with 17.
It looked like it last hit Young. Right there. Yeah. The play's under review. Right now it's Red's ball. Right now it's red ball, they're saying.
Hey, shout out. I mean, look, it was a good season for the Storm, though. It was a good season. Shout out to Mexico coming through, man. Which is very rare for Sue Bird nowadays. But shout out to everybody coming through with. Yeah, you know what? And that's a good point. No only 2 players on this Storm team came to play. Because Lloyd has double-digit scoring. You have Stewart with 40 fucking points. Now, that's something that I feel like. Hey, shout out to North Carolina coming through. Welcome. We got 17.2 seconds to go. It's a 5-point. I mean, shit. That's why Dawn Staley, coach, probably she knows how to produce good talent. I mean, you got Leah Boston coming out too. Man, you love to see it. Shout out to the 175 people that is in here. If you guys are new, make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You guys are new. We are 4 away from the 700 mark. And we are officially 300 subs away from 1K. Absolutely, man. Stewart is an exceptional talent. Don't get me wrong. The Storm, overall, I think you have a good core to build with. It's just like seems like Tina Charles is, and at times, absolutely. And shit. And Allison, you're gonna like my buddy Key in the building. Absolutely. We got shout out to a couple Sparks fans in here. Let's see. That's tough to tell. Because right now they're kind of revealing the out of bound. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, but shout out to Aaliyah. Hey, I think I noticed there's going to be some teams going to be running for Aaliyah Boston. I know Indiana, maybe Los Angeles. But, well, can you think about this too? Not try to be mean, but at least got to get a competent head coach to coach these ladies. I'm sorry, but the fact that the Sparks could not do absolutely jack shit with an interim coach, that's just embarrassing. But then again, Derek Fisher kind of sucks as a coach anyways. Well, that's just, I mean. So we got 17.2 for those who are just coming in. That's a 5-point game. But like I said, it's a good season for the Storm. It's a real. Oh yeah. Firstly, if she does not go number one overall, then what the fuck are you thinking? I'm sorry. That's the way. That's ridiculous. Absolutely, coaches should be your main priority. It should be the Sparks' main priority. Let's see. Shout out to the 160 people from the Philly Sports Type YouTube page. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, we're officially 1 subscriber away from 700. Let's get it here. So it's going to be Vegas basketball with 17.2 to go. Oh, yeah. No, Derek Fisher needs to stay away from the game in its entirety. Because I remember the times when he coached the Knicks. Good Lord, that was bad. So it's crazy. So it looks like Chelsea Gray's going to inbound it for the Aces, and it's pretty much going to be a keep away. And we get a jump ball. Pretty much. Hey, good shit. We finally hit over 700. 299 to go for 1K. I appreciate everybody coming through. Probably one of my. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think the refs cheated. So we got a third. Now I got to fix the score.
You don't have to win the tap. You have to win the possession.
And the jump ball. And Stewart wins the tip. Board for 3. That is just short. And that is going to be good for 2. It's a 3-point game. We got Kia Stokes. We got 2 aces on the ground. So that's going to be the final timeout. Hey, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, man. For me, I don't really pay attention to overseas, the basket stuff like that. But when it comes to like some highly talented players coming out from overseas, I do pay attention sometimes. I really do pay attention. Like when we heard about the hype with Luka Doncic, I paid attention to that. I think Luka Doncic is going to be one of the. So Las Vegas will take a quick timeout. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's got 6.1 to go here in the fourth. So Seattle's got one more timeout to go, or left, I should say. But I still feel like, I mean, look, it's a good season for all these ladies who are participating here in the playoffs. No matter from the Sky, the Connecticut Sun, the Aces, or Seattle. It's been a good season. Yeah, and that's another thing too. And a lot of people say he was going to be a bust coming into the NBA, and I guess he proved otherwise. Pretty much. This goes. You ain't gonna say nothing. So it's going to be great inbound. So just say the Gray, and we get a foul on Chelsea Gray. For me, I like Kelsey Plum and Asia Wilson. When it comes to the backcourt duo, those are my top 2. But underrated wise, you can definitely make for the Hall of. For me, Candace Parker is going to be. Look, I have top 3 players. I mean, shit. I really don't have a specific favorite, but I have a root on, ladies like Candace Parker. I've done a couple Chicago Sky games as well this past season. But yeah, I mean. And that is good. It's a 4-point game. That is 17 for Jackie Young. like I said, man, you really like. I know there's going to be some storm. Well, let's be real. I mean, it's a good season. Oh yeah, trust me. First of all, that should not have happened. Even though I know Connecticut is, for me, it's an above-average team at best for what the record shows. Oh, come on now. All right, damn it. 97-92. Ah, damn it. Of course. Fucking goddamn. Of course, I'm having fucking technical issues. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Super is the one of the. God damn it. Really? Fucking do the. But other than that, I mean, shit. Overall, I gotta say, it's an awesome career for Sue Bird to finish. I know it's. Oh, am I really frozen? I'm not. I don't think I'm frozen. Is there where? Hang on. Give me a second. I think my Wi-Fi might be out or something. I don't know. But yeah, overall, like I said, the right now, I mean, it was pretty much the last play at that point. What up, Braves fan? What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? But kind of go over a few things. Still 17 seconds. What? Hang on. God damn. Hang on. Let me just fucking do it. Let me reopen. Yep. Yes, sir. And game. Honestly, I was like, yep. So Aces are going to the finals. So now so we guys now. What we're going to have to see now is who's going to come out at Game 5 between the Chicago Sky and the Connecticut Sun. I still think Chicago is going to pull it out against Connecticut since it is in Chicago for Game 5. Don't get me wrong. Connecticut overall, though, I mean, it's just been that's a very good question. I do not know, to be honest. Look, I think so. Overall, I think Sue Bird gotta give. Yep, go Aces. But let's kind of actually. All right, so let me just stop sharing the screen really quick, and we can try to actually close all this out. I should close all the tabs out on my other computer. Oh yeah, Chelsea Gray. Like this, like I said, when you pass off Chelsea Gray, this is what you're going to get. Overall, I think good season by the Storm. You can't take that away from them. No, actually, I did. What the hell? Hang on. I'm actually. Let me double check this right. Let me get out all the. Give me 1 second here. Nope. I'm still on the. No, I don't. I mean, look, I'm not going to say Chicago. Look, Chicago, you do not want to take lightly. That's for sure. Yeah, so 97-92, as Kate would put it, is the final score. But shout out to the 98 that was in here. If you guys are new or still tuning in or coming in, welcome. We were just kind of doing like a little bit of a post game. Kind of give a lot of thoughts to. I mean, look, it was a good season by the Seattle Storm. I even though the fact they were trying to chase down the Aces for the number 1 spot in the Western Conference. I mean, look, it was a good career for Super. Even though it's if you're going to be like a Hall of Fame player, absolutely, man. It's like, I mean, as much as I like that, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting to look at. But look, overall, I mean, Stewart, she played out of her goddamn mind. Like, don't get me wrong. In some of the games that I have watched between the Aces and the Storm, like Stewart she's going to be for years to come, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, both offensively and defensively. Tina Charles, I don't know what happened. Like, she just completely just went, you know what I mean? Just kind of just shut down. Jewel Lloyd, I think she's going to be something special for the Storm. Now, the fact that Bird is which is a shame as it sounds, because I wanted at least she would have deserved at least another ring. But I mean, look, she already has 4. But I mean, yeah, that's the first playoff series that the Seattle Storm has lost. And I could imagine, the fact that you've been so dominant for a good amount of time. And, for me, I would have to say the Chicago Sky, based on the fact that it's just, I think the Sky, I think overall, when it comes to talent-wise, both have good talent, but I still feel like the Aces have slightly better shooters. Because, I mean, with the Sky, I mean, Quigley is pretty... That's great. I mean, I think Seattle is going to find a way to extend her. That's for sure. And Tina and I told these people too. And even though she played great in the regular season, don't get me wrong, but the fact that I don't know, like the fact that Phoenix decides to let her go and stuff like that, it didn't make sense. First of all, but it is what it is. I mean, you can't change history. But shout out to 62 people in here, though. But if you guys are new, I greatly appreciate everybody. Exactly. If there's no goddamn way she's their number one, she's probably the best number one overall pick. Oh yeah, they're going to have to build around Breanna Stewart, Jewel Lloyd, definitely Stephanie Talbot. I think she's a good starter. I think she could be a good number 3 for that roster. For Noelle Queen, that's for sure. But it's going to be very interesting of what some of these teams are going to go during the offseason. I mean, or what these teams are worth, or what moves they're going to have to make going into 2023. But overall, I mean, it was a good season by the Storm. Where, wait, if you're a diehard Storm fan, I know it sucks though. I mean, shit. The fact that even on your own home floor, it's not a hard thing to really think about. And I can't say because I've been in some heartbreaking. Oh yeah, it absolutely. I wish this was a 7-game series because let's be real, this was definitely could be built for a 7-game series. That's for sure. But being part of some of these heartbreak, when you get get upset in the heartbreak moment, that sucks. Especially if you got a guy, someone like Sue Bird. Let's be real, a first ballot Hall of Famer, and she's done everything. And I know a lot of people wanted overtime because let's be real, that overtime was great in Game 4. But knowing what the Aces' mindset is, it's like they do not want to go into overtime again, and they wanted to do everything in their power to win this, to seal the series, and go to the finals under Becky Hammon. I mean, look, overtime would have been much more. It would have been great too. Don't get me wrong, though. But I still feel like overall, I think this team, it was a good season for all these ladies. That's for sure. I mean, you cannot discredit how good the Storm was, in a very tough Western Conference. That's for sure. I mean, the Chicago Sky, I feel like has a tendency, and let's be real, and I will admit to the Chicago Sky has, and when I did the Aces in Chicago Sky, and I swear to God, I think this is one of the worst upset or worst collapses, especially in the first quarter, might I add, and completely shit the bed. Like against the Sky, it's just like, really? You like all that? Hey, what's good, Tiffany? Shout out to you coming through. Welcome everybody. Welcome. But I can really stay for a little bit, and just kind of talk a little bit. No, I think overall, it was still a good season for these ladies. Like I said. I mean, Chicago, I feel it's going to be a pain in the ass for any team because we got Candace Parker, Allie Quigley, you got Mieseman, who's pretty decent, pretty decent in her own right. You got Hanju coming off the bench. I mean, just to name a few, it's just like, I mean, we'll see what happens between Connecticut and Chicago for Game 5, which is going to be very, very interesting to say the least. But like I said, I mean, I can't. And I'll say this too, for those who for those who are diehard Storm fans out there, like you really can't discredit. I mean, Aces are good. Don't get me wrong. Even though the Aces do have their flaws from time to time, sometimes it does show. Certain games they play out slow in the first half and start, not just the first half in general, but in certain moments. I mean, that's the way that I see. Not just, I mean, I've seen good teams struggle sometimes. Like the Aces. I mean, the Aces definitely struggle. I mean, for sure, struggled against the the Chicago Sky in the regular season. Now the postseason that might be a different. That might be, like I said, the playoffs is a whole different animal that you're dealing with. No matter you're a baseball, football, basketball, or hell, even college basketball in that for that matter. But I think overall with the Aces winning. Let's be real. I think probably one of the greatest series that I've seen. Well, like I said, and I'll admit this too. Like I said, I'm still new to the WNBA, but like I said, I'm going to do a lot more going into next year. If you guys like football, I got you guys covered on different football games, or if you like basketball, college basketball, you name it. We got it covered here on, especially on my side of things. Even though I'm a diehard Philly sports fan, except for the WNBA. But I think overall, I think it's been a very good season so far. Finally for me, just kind of and I'll admit, like I said, I admit this a couple times too. The fact that I've been crawling out, finally got out from under the rock when it comes to the WNBA. And I talked to a few buddies of mine, even my other half of this channel too, as well. We kind of talked about trying to get this league some chance on this channel, and it definitely showed. I mean, we seem to get some new viewers in here, which I'm very grateful for that as well, and just talking to some amazing people that's in here. But that's all I got for you guys. But the Aces come out with a W over the Seattle Storm. Like I said, it was a good season for all these ladies in the postseason. It's a shame to see Sue Bird to go out like that, but in the end, I think Seattle. I think I think Seattle's still going to be good. I think they got to build around Brianna Stewart. Shout out to Guatemala coming through. I mean, I really greatly appreciate that. I mean, and for those who are Sixers fans that are out there, or just NBA fans, most of the time, I mean, I really do. Like I said, I greatly appreciate everybody that's been coming through. But with that being said, like I said, with the finals starting on Sunday at 3 p.m., I might not do I might try to be available for game one. We'll see how the Eagles game goes. I still feel like, then again, I don't know. But but before we go, I want to kind of get your guys' thoughts. Do you want, because like I said, I have two NFL games coming up on Sunday. 8:20 between it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. Now I know a lot of people say, "Oh, Robert, you're an Eagles fan. Why are you doing the Cowboys?" Let's be real. After I do the Eagles game, I can't get enough football. Football is my second favorite sport when it comes to American sports. So being being an Eagles fan, I just want to try to do something different. But other than that, like I said, I have other good stuff coming up too. I got the Racing Yankees on Thursday, 7:05. So you guys do not want to miss that. Shout out to still holding the 34 people that is in here. But if you guys are new, definitely smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Guys are new. I really appreciate everybody coming through. You really guys blew up this stream and really have done pretty well. And actually showed. I really appreciate the support tonight. But yeah, and other than that, like I said, it's been a good season for these ladies. But yeah, I don't want to keep you guys going any longer because it's about 12:37 a.m. But shout out to everybody though. If you guys are new, definitely smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. Guys are new. We finally hit that over the 700 subscriber mark. Next up is either 750, and we can keep doing streams like these. Let's try. I want to set a goal is try to hit 1K hopefully by the end of the year. If you guys can help be a part of this journey, because I really greatly appreciate it for those who subscribe to the channel, and really try to grind out a lot of stuff. But like I said, I don't want to keep much longer here, but I appreciate everybody coming through. But shout out to everybody. But with that being said, the Aces come out with a win, go to the WNBA finals over the Seattle Storm. Like I said, it's a good season in a nutshell. But like I said, with that being said, this is Robert from the Philly Sports Talk Podcast. I appreciate everybody coming through. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.